Hi, my beautiful friends. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today's going to be a little different, you guys. It's going to be kind of like a vlog. It's going to be like a part two to story time. So there's just so much to tell you, especially since the last video when I was talking about my menopause. So I want to catch you guys up on that. Just a lot to go through. I have some video clips of things that I've done that I would love to share with you, things that have happened that I want to share with you. So there's a lot here, you guys. So I'm going to try to make this short, go through it as much, quick as possible. But again, there's a lot to go through. If you're new today, we are also excited that you're here. And we really hope that you stick around and hit that subscribe and notification bell to join this awesome family here. Okay, you guys, we're going to get into this right away. I made a list of everything that I want to go through here. So again, I would say that most of this all started was right before Memorial Day when I had my little breakdown with the menopause. So I went to the doctors and she prescribed me, I believe it was like Zoloft. I tried it for a few days, you guys. It made me feel absolutely horrible. So I did discontinue taking that. I'm on Wellbutrin and that seems to be helping. She didn't suggest at this time any kind of hormone therapy. I think if things get progressively worse, then that would definitely be something that she wants me to look into, but we're going to just try this right now. I mentioned before, being intimate was very uncomfortable. She did prescribe a cream for that. If you guys are interested in hearing or knowing about that, I will be glad to share that with you. Maybe if you want to ask me in the comment section, or if you want to just be private and go over to Instagram in the direct messages. So, we did touch on that. My blood work was really bad. It was really bad, you guys. My cholesterol was way up. My blood pressure is always up. And so there's a lot of changes I need to make, especially with my health. I got to lose some weight. I got to start exercising because the cholesterol is basically all weight induced and, exercise. So I just got to get my heart moving and, I got to stay healthy, you guys. So I'm definitely going to be making some changes in regards to that. I had a UTI and I knew I had one prior. But it's still lingering and I didn't have any symptoms. And it was pretty bad. So she put me on a pretty strong antibiotic. So that's what happened with the doctor's office, and I wanted to, keep you guys up to speed with that. So things are on the right track, hopefully, with that. Someone mentioned or asked in the last video, the one that I did about YouTube, I forgot to mention PR, you guys. Now, I think that my BoxyCharm is considered a PR because I do not have to purchase my boxes anymore. So I consider that PR. But these are the things that I have received, and I just want to share with you guys. I just got a bunch of stuff from, it's called Botanicals skincare. You guys, this stuff is so expensive. I was shocked when I got it, and I was looking up the prices. Like each item is almost $100. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to start using this and I better start looking about 20 years younger. So I did get that. Versed, if you guys have ever heard of Versed skincare, I love it. I got it and I really enjoy it. And I think you can find it at Walmart. And it's not super expensive. I would say it's like mid-range prices, but it's really good. Really good skincare. I really like their skincare. I just got Peace Out. And they sell that at Sephora, and I've been really enjoying that. I get a lot of skincare, you guys, because I'm 50 or something. And, like I've told you before, I think we have that down. But you know what? I'm going to try new things, and I really have been enjoying the ones I am trying. You Can Be, it's a makeup line. It's a indie brand. They sent me that huge palette. I use that on here. I Method, I get a lot through them. They are exclusively, I think, on Amazon. I love their products. Jill Razor sent me one of those razors, and I'm going to be honest, you guys, the twinkles I like way better. So that was okay. The twinkles, I just think, yeah, they do better on my skin. I gotten that I'll put a picture up here of that hair product, and I think that has done wonders for my hair. It has grown like a weed. I think it's shiny. It's beautiful. It is a little pricey, but not if you really add up all the products, because they sent me a shampoo, a conditioner, a mask, and like a spray that helps your hair grow. So it's working. I really believe it's working. And I will say, the reason why I know it's working, I hardly have any hair in my shower after I wash my hair. You guys know how usually there's a bunch of hair all over the shower. There's hardly any. So that's how I know it's working. Okay, the liquid IV, I absolutely love that stuff. I will swear by it, especially for me with my Crohn's. So I love that. Jupiter, that was the CBD oils. I love that. I do take that. I need to be more consistent with it. And it's not, it's just something that I forget to do. But when I do use it, I see a huge difference in my sleeping. Good Molecules just reached out to me. You guys are going to be sending me a box. I'm super excited about that because it's something that I use anyway. And let's see, there's a new, some other kind of skincare is called Rejuvalift. And supposedly, like, it will take away your wrinkles for 6 hours. We'll see about that. I'll be putting that on this channel. We'll be testing that out. Stands Out Sponge. I love that. That Fablux. They sent me the lip glosses and the foundation. That was super nice. Deplux. That, those are those devices that I've used here on the channel. Love those, you guys. I got to be more consistent with those because I do see a difference when I use those. And Runway Rouge. Those were those lip liners and lip glosses. Super nice. Those are really nice products. And Osea. That is another skincare line. So I think that's about it. There may have been a few things in between there, you guys, but that's the gist of the PR that I've gotten so far. Again, a lot of skincare. Hopefully one day I'll be getting some makeup because that's what we do here. Okay, I want to talk about the no buy. I only have 3 more weeks on that. I want to talk about the pros and the cons. Well, the pros are so obvious. I'm saving money. I'm not purchasing any makeup. I think I have purchased a couple concealers or foundations because that was not on the no buy. Another pro is I am waiting to see what I still want. A lot of times it's impulse buying. You see something, you're like, oh, I have to have it. You get it and you're like, oh, it's not that great, or, you just didn't need it. And so now I think I'm going to be aware of my purchases. I think I'm going to, from now on, even if it's a new launch, try to wait it out a couple days, even a week, just to see if it's something I really need. A lot of times a product will come out, you guys, and it's dead within a couple days or a week. So I'm just going to be more aware of my purchases and I'm going to make smarter choices. So that is a huge pro. I think has taught me patience on that. Now the con is I am, like I talked about in that last video, I'm having a hard time with people watching my videos because they are looking for products. They are looking for the next big thing. So, you guys, it's just one of these things. But I'm super glad that I did it. It has really, really trained me to make better choices. Story time ideas, you guys. And I know you guys love them so much. And I don't think I'm going to keep them for every Monday. I don't have that many stories, you guys. I'm running out of my crazy stories, and that's what people love to hear. And yeah, I don't have any more fires or anything like that, but I guarantee if something comes along, I'm going to share it with you guys, and that. But if there's any other thing that you would like me to maybe do as a story time, and I think I'm going to keep them as part of my channel, but maybe just once a month or twice a month, because you guys do enjoy them. But I'm going to need some ideas, you guys. Maybe I could do something different, like a true crime book that I read or something, or an event that has happened that we could just discuss, like we could have been discussing the Johnny Depp. We could have been talking about that. I think the Brad Pitt and Angela Jolie is going to be on, their divorce. That's what I've been hearing. I don't know, you guys. So, if you guys have any ideas, I would love to hear them because we could have really, fun with that. Okay, you guys, and now we're just going to get into some of the videos and things that have happened since that menopause video. Okay, so as you guys know, the kids got me the Tears for Fears concert tickets, you guys. It was the most amazing concert. I not only because it was Tears for Fears, you guys, they put on a great show. I don't know if you guys remember Garbage. They opened. I had no idea. I was so excited because I love her music. But I was kind of nervous, and I will tell you, going into this Tears for Fears concert, because I had heard that they had a new album, and you guys, I'm so stuck in my ways and stuck in the 80s that I was so nervous that I would go and not like their new music, that I just would want to only hear the 80s stuff. No, their new album is amazing. Do yourself a favor and listen to it. If you have Amazon Prime, you can listen to it for free. It's called The Tipping Point. Tipping. Tipping. Okay, The Tipping Point. But it is so good, you guys. I can't stop listening to it. I truly, truly love it. So I have taken some clips of the concert. Here's the sad news, you guys. I cannot play any of their tracks here on YouTube. Like I was mentioning in the last video, they will pull it. Actually, I tried posting it over on Instagram and they pulled it within 60 seconds. It was taken down. So I'm going to be showing clips, but there's just going to be some music that I find on either Epic Music or the YouTube library. I'm so sorry, you guys, but I can't do it. I can't. But you'll see, and you'll see what, I'll try to find a good track to go with it. So here's the video of us going to the concert. Okay, we are on our way to the concert. I'm so excited. It is so hot out here, you guys. It is like almost 100 degrees, and it is 4:30 in the afternoon. We are going to be melting, so I wear very, very minimal makeup. I have my fake little ponytail in, and yeah, I'll be showing more clips at the concert. I'm so excited.
Have my phone, baby. Just a couple more than five. Yeah. I'm not, baby.
Yellow.
That's the first one. It's fine.
But as you guys can see, it was a beautiful night, a hot night, and we had so much fun, you guys. I mean, people were walking around with the cocktails. They haven't done that in so long. It was like just old times. It was like COVID never existed, which I'm so grateful, you guys. I mean, there's a point in our lives where we have to move on. Am I careful? Absolutely. I still wash my hands like crazy. You know how I'm a germaphobe. So, if everybody's just careful, I think we're going to be okay, you guys. I really do. But it was just so nice to be out with people and just the old days. It was just amazing. And we had the time of our lives. Okay, and then after that, I'm gonna go back to that night. So then there was Father's Day, and the kids got Daryl and I a hotel room. They wanted us to be, just have some alone time, bonding time. I just thought it was such a sweet gesture, you guys. We went out to eat. We went to On the Border. I haven't been there in years, and it was delicious. So I'm going to be showing you some clips on that. So let me get to that video. Okay, so there's Daryl making me a cocktail, but this is the hotel. Isn't it beautiful? I was so now I forgot to get the pool, and the pool is through those glass windows there. But there was a beautiful pool. There was a beautiful outdoor seating. That's the bar, and they had breakfast there in the morning. So it was just a very nice hotel. And then we go up to, this is the room, very nice and quaint, beautiful bathroom. It just was nice to get away, you guys, just to, for Daryl and I, like they, for that reason, just to bond. Because I don't know if you guys know, my mom does live with me. So there's just, we just need that. And it was just so nice, you guys. And nice, very, very nice rooms. And Daryl was so excited because it says, "Good morning, Daryl," on the TV. He felt so important. So that's a room there. And then he made me a cocktail. And this is us at the restaurant. My son is having some kind of margarita. And he does it wrong, you guys. And he is a big, he loves making drinks. He took the whole lid off. You're only supposed to take the top off, but yeah, he messed that one up. But it was a super yummy drink. That was my meal. It was a portobello mushroom, like bowl. Look at the moon that night we went outside. It was just a perfect night, you guys. We needed it so bad. Okay, and then let's see, and then we went over to the kids on Saturday, and because Amanda had to work Sunday, so they had us over for a picnic, and my son won one of those Blackstone grills. Wait till you see this, you guys. It is amazing. So they cooked us the most amazing dinner. Well, Amanda did. She made us the most beautiful dinner. And again, my son won this grill because he is such a great employee. I swear, this kid, whatever he does, he excels at. I love it. Okay, so Kurt, this is, yep, he's making us a cocktail. He loves making drinks. He thinks he's quite the bartender, which he is, you guys. Normally, he makes us an old-fashioned that is so delicious. But tonight, he's making something new. It was like, I think it was that drink that we had at the On the Border. So it's like a kind of like a margarita. So that's what he's doing here in his new shaker. And you guys, this is, that's the type of kid he is. He's so funny. I love it. We have so much fun with these guys. Okay, so that was super delicious. And that is the tequila. Isn't that strange? That's a different kind of tequila. Here's the grill, you guys. Look at that. It is so amazing. I need one of these in my life. I really do. And it just cooked everything perfectly. She could fit so much on there. And so she did chicken, shrimp, steak, and all those vegetables. Doesn't that look so yummy, you guys? Oh my gosh. This is this kind of thing I could eat every day. It is so good. Okay, and this is all the food that she cooked. We're going to eat outside. Chips and salsa. There's the chicken, the shrimp, the steak. There was tortillas, sour cream, refried beans, guacamole. I mean, it was just a full course meal, you guys. It was so good, and we were so full. Okay, and then they have a fire pit. Kurt and Daryl built that a few years ago. Look at my son. He is, you guys. Yeah, wait till you hear this.
Good job, baby.
I made fire.
So you get a little taste of how fun we have. There's a lot of laughs. You guys, I cut a lot out because it gets a little out of control. But we had a very, very, very good time. And then, we went on Sunday. I went over to my sister's. Unfortunately, I didn't get any footage of that, you guys. But I wanted to introduce you to my father because, we did celebrate Father's Day. So that's my mom and dad when they were in high school. My dad in Vietnam. That's me and my dad and my mom. And yeah, yeah, that is my dad, you guys. He's not even 5 foot anymore. He is. He's a short guy. There's Kurt in the background acting crazy. And yeah, so that is my father, you guys. He is just a sweet, sweet man. I feel very fortunate to still have my father in my life. I am so, so blessed. And I know, a lot of you, your fathers have passed, or, it's just so, so sad. And I'm so sorry. And I feel for you guys. And I'm sure Father's Day was very, very difficult for you. I dread the day myself. But we can't think about those things. We gotta enjoy the time that we have with him now. So, I think he's doing great. The only problem is he has a hard time walking. So otherwise, he's pretty healthy. Okay, you guys, so let's go back. Let's go back into the night of the concert. Had a wonderful time. I left, everything was normal. I came back home, and I'm hoping to get through this, you guys, without crying, because I really don't want to cry because I've been crying all week. So we went to the concert, had a great time, and came home, and my mother was very upset. She said there's something wrong with Zoila. Again, my mother lives with me. She has lived with me for about a decade now, and she's had Zoila for a decade. And Zoila is her little chihuahua. And, we all kind of, what do you call it, adopted her. She loved all of us in this house. She was such an amazing dog. And let me go back. You guys, I'm just going to be all over here because I'm just so heartbroken. I'm sure you can see what's coming. But that night, when we got back from the concert, I was a little tipsy. And my mom goes, something's wrong with Zoila. And I went in to see her, and she seemed just very lethargic. Again, you guys, she's a Chihuahua. They live to be 20 a lot of times. She's only 10. And she had had her shots about a week before. We had just gone to the vet. We had just found a new vet. And he had mentioned at that time that she had a heart murmur. And he was very concerned of her weight because she was overweight, but not ungodly, you guys. You'll see in pictures. She was not, she was slightly overweight. But he was concerned, and he said she needed to lose weight. My mother, we came home. She went into action and put Zoila on a diet. But that night, she was breathing. It was very strange. You could tell she was breathing from her diaphragm, and not her, not herself at all. I sobered up immediately, you guys, because I knew it was serious. I knew there was something wrong with her. And I couldn't sleep that night. I ended up falling asleep in the chair because I was just so worried about her. The next morning, we woke up, and she seemed worse. And I went to go get McDonald's. I go, well, I'm just going to go to McDonald's, get something to soak up the booze that was in my tummy. And I came back, and I purchased something from my mom, and we were sitting at the kitchen table, and Zoila, all of a sudden, she goes, oh my gosh, Zoila collapsed. All four of her legs just went out from under her, and she collapsed to the ground. And we grabbed her immediately and put her on my mom's bed. And then she just started almost like gasping for air. It was, she was really strained in her breathing. And so I said, Mom, we have got to get to that vet now. So she's getting, dressed, and she's in the bathroom, and Zoila seemed to be getting worse and worse. And I'm like, we have got to go. So I'm banging on the bathroom door. I'm like, we have to go now. We have to go. I didn't want something to happen to her in this house, especially when my mom's in the bathroom and I'm with her. I'm like, we have got to go. So we get in the car, and we make it to the vet. You guys, it was the longest drive. I swear it's only maybe usually 15 minutes away. It seemed like it took 3 hours. I hit every single light. You know how that goes, you guys. I just couldn't. And I'm like, please do not go in this car. And she was literally gasping for air, you guys, at this point. So we get to the vet, and they took her in the back immediately, and they came back and they said, we have her stabilized. They asked a bunch of questions, and it was going to be a lot of tests. So they wanted to transfer her over to a hospital, put her like into some kind of oxygen tank, all this stuff. And finally, I looked at the lady, because you guys, my mom she doesn't work, she doesn't drive. She's on a very tight budget, which sounds awful, but you guys have got to understand that these things are very expensive. And I just looked at her and I said, listen, I said, what are the chances if we do this for Zoila? What are the chances? And she said, you know what? We gave her some medicine. It's going to take effect, and we should know a better answer in about 15 minutes. And we're like, okay. So at this point, we're thinking, okay, if it's like an 80% chance, we're going to do everything we can, to get money or whatever it is. You guys, we'll all come together, my family, and pitch in. And so they came back and they had Zoila, and she was, with the oxygen tank. And she had, the vet had tissue, and she said there was blood in the tissue, and she's coughing up blood now. And she said, there's your answer. And you guys, it was the hardest thing. I'm sure, most of you have had to make that decision. And it was the hardest thing. And I think the hardest thing for me is I loved her, you guys. I love that dog. We had a routine. I would come home from work and I'd go to the, couch. We would snuggle immediately. She loved snuggling with me. She loved my mother. My mother was home all day with her. She took care of her. She cooked her meals. She never had dog food. She cooked all of her meals. And you guys, it's just, everything is so different. And I think the thing that breaks my heart the most is my mom is here by herself. And that was her baby. That was, you guys, she talked to her like it was her kid, and so I'm very worried about my mom. Kane, our dog, is just lost. Seeing him heartbroken breaks my heart. And you guys, it just doesn't seem fair. I just feel like one day she was fine and the next day she wasn't. So that's how my week went. I went to the concert, had a great time, came home. We went to the hotel because the kids had already purchased that. And, it kind of was good because it took my mind off it for a moment. It was in the back of my head, but it did kind of get me out of that situation for a minute, and I felt so bad leaving my mom. And then the next morning, my mom called and she said, Zoila, we had her cremated. And she said, her remains are ready. So on the way home from the hotel, we picked up Zoila. And that was super hard, you guys. And then last Saturday, we went to the kids. And then Sunday was Father's Day. You guys, I can't remember at what point, it was Saturday or Sunday, I filmed that last video. And then when I told you, I said I almost didn't film, it's because I was crying so bad that morning that I seriously thought I could never get through it. And it took me literally 40 minutes of doing this to be able to film for you guys. And I'm so glad that I did, because it made me feel so much better. Because I was in a really dark place, you guys. And I think, again, with everything going on with my body, the hormones, this isn't helping. But you guys, I know it will get easier. I had to put down our other dog. That was about before Kane. We had Mimi for 16 years, but Mimi was older. She was not doing well. So, I kind of prepared myself with Mimi. Zoila, we didn't see it coming. It was so fast, you guys. And again, she was the sweetest little Chihuahua. I'm telling you, she was not the normal Chihuahua. She was not. She didn't shake. She didn't, she was a mean. She yipped, don't get me wrong. She yipped a lot, but she was so sweet and loving. And anyway, you guys, I just wanted to let you in my life and where I'm at mentally. And we will, we will get through this. My mom and I and Kane and Daryl. It's just going to take time, and I'm just going to be heartbroken for a little bit. She was our little girl. And I did do a tribute to her. And if you guys want to watch that video, I'll play that at the end. And you could see how sweet she was and how she was with Kane and how he's going to miss her so much. How we're all going to miss her so much. But I'm so sorry, you guys, for being like this. And, I try, to make my videos as, uplifting as possible. But there's just times that you just can't be, and this is one of those times. And I'm sure, like I said, there's many of you that have gone through this and you know exactly how our heart feels right now. And I just wanted to share everything with you guys. Like I said, there were, it was like this. We had some ups and downs, and the great times that I had, these past few weeks were wonderful. And it's just unfortunate that this happened to our sweet, sweet Zoila. All right, you guys, I'm going to end it here. And again, I'll play that video. I am so grateful that you guys are here for me to be able to talk to. It's always such a great therapy for me to be able to talk to you guys. And I appreciate your ear. I appreciate you guys being here for me. It means so much. You don't even understand how much it helps. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you Monday. Little girl with the high school sweater. Such a pretty song. Fancy Prince.